That you're going to do this expedition in the afternoon of your life. Tell me what you're thinking and feeling about that.
It is well. I feel that I am sufficiently young that I can still do it, but I cannot wait. You see, I cannot wait too long because I know that my strength and faculties will decrease with age, and now is a time to do it, to really capture these dreams of my childhood. I also want to write a book about the whole thing. I like writing fiction, non-fiction, so I want to write a book about it, and it will be a good. The book will. But maybe I should leave this out right now. Focus on the expedition. Yeah.
Paint us a word picture. If you were in the kayaks and going down the river, what would you see, hear, smell? What would the air be like?
I have done this already. I have gone down for several hours down the river. It's the river that has a scary name. It's called the River of Death. I have done that. There was a kayak there, and I wanted to do that. So I started at 6 in the morning and went to 12. It is very tiring for the first. For one thing, the temperature becomes practically unbearable at noon. The sun hits you. It's hard, but at the same time, it's a very enriching experience because you can really commune with nature because you are not obstructed. You see animals are not afraid of you. You just glide through the river. And I have done this in Baja here. I have done this in many places where I have kayaked, and that is one of the unique aspects of kayaking is that you are low in the water. You don't make any noise, so the animals are not afraid of you.
And what about at night? Have you moved along these type of rivers at night, or is that not possible?
I have moved at night, but yes, it's that I don't think it. We sometimes go with motorboats at night, but I always am afraid of hitting something, and so the day is actually the best time, and I think that okay, yeah.
Well, and if you could look right here,
Yeah.
Are there a lot of piranha in the portions of the river or down there beyond?
Yeah, I have. Yes, there are lots of piranha. I was able to. I did something. I crossed the Araguaia River swimming. I'm a fairly good swimmer, and I crossed the River of Doubt swimming. And I had this, and I had one of the local guys follow me on the boat. But when I arrived on the other side, I swam and I got into the bank. And then in the afternoon, I went to fish there. And I was catching some fish, some very fast fish, and the fish would not even, I couldn't catch them because they would be eaten by piranha before I could reel them in. So I had been traveling through piranha-infested waters without knowing it. So the piranhas they have their peculiarities. They will not attack you right away, but if you bleed, you are in tremendous danger. Any blood, let's say, if you fall into the water and hit yourself and there's some blood, then you are history. But we learned that these piranhas, you can live with them, and they bite, and then all of the members of the Roosevelt expedition, the Rondon, several of them were bitten. One of them, this guy Cherry, I think he lost a thumb. I was bitten one by a piranha that took a good chunk of my hand. So they especially but that's when you're fishing them, and they use this, you know that very well. One piranha attacks, draws blood, and then they're all over you. And I have pictures here. I can show you the pictures later on of a fish that we caught that was half eaten by piranha. So we had dogs. Sometimes you would hunt with dogs, and the dogs were running through the forest, and their tails would hit the forest, so they had a little bit of blood. So the dogs would jump after game into the water, and then the dogs would come out the other side. A couple of them had the tail was missing, the last portion of the tail, so that bled, and the piranha, poof, cut off the tip of the dog's tail.
Do you face any danger from other animals? Are there jaguars along that part of the river?
The main danger, I think, will be in the river. Of course, the piranhas. If one of the boat capsizes, but I have to say also, the piranhas don't not like running water. That they like the water that is deep and quiet. So one stays away from these areas. And there are there's another one that is actually very dangerous. It's called the kanjiru. It's a very tiny little fish. It goes into, if you urinate inside of the water, it will travel up the urethra and lodge itself there. It has, and then that is a very dangerous situation. Okay, and then to remove one of those things, in the jungle is you need a very good doctor, you know. And it has been done. People have died of this, of infection, etc. So that's the second one. Then mosquitoes, malaria is actually the biggest danger. Malaria, we have, I don't know exactly how we're going to take care of malaria. I have caught malaria once. My brother has caught malaria. Yeah, they say take the pills, don't take the pills. There's no. So I think that is a big danger. I think that we have to protect ourselves from mosquitoes and use hammocks and mosquito nets for the basic thing. At sunset and at sunrise, you have to be completely out of their way. If you can't do that, I spent 2 months in the Amazon. I did not catch malaria, and I had religiously I would stay behind a hammock from 4 to 6 or 7, and then in the morning till the sun was high in the sky. So that's the other one. And then I think also a great danger will be the waterfalls and the rapids. And I am not an expert on rapids and on waterfalls, and I don't know exactly how we will handle them, but that can be a danger. And actually, there was one drowning in the expedition of the Roosevelt. The other one fellow shot the other one, and but these fellow human beings can be dangerous too sometimes.
The sky must look extraordinary at night from the Amazon.
You see, the Amazon actually often what happens in the Amazon. If you go in the rain season, it is pure hell. It's sheer hell because it rains half the day, torrential rains. The river rises. The river floods the whole jungle. There's tree trunks that come down the river, sometimes with snakes on them. I should mention snakes are a danger too. Okay? And then scorpions and the insects are, it's the paradise of the insects, the Amazon. See? I was in the Amazon when I was walking in the Amazon and I was hunting actually, and the guide suddenly said, stop. So I stopped, and then he came in my bag and he started hitting, bang, 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 and said, what the hell is going on? And finally, I got it. They had a huge scorpion that had fallen on my back, okay?